can't do it. Nice. Nice.
Thank you, Gaia Mama. That was beautiful.
Right.
I was breathing into that sound bath that I just got to experience. Welcome everyone to Spiritual Unity Movement, to our monthly full moon ceremony, right at the time of the full moon. I saw it last night. It was beautiful. We gather at, my name is Reverend Nancy Fuller. I'm the Vice President of Spiritual Unity Movement, for those of you who may not know. And we have been doing these ceremonies for together as this board probably for at least 12 to 15 years, and been bringing them to a live audience and now to a Zoom audience for almost 2 years. So we're grateful to be here every month at this time as we gather together to radiate spiritual energy out into the world. It's needed now more than maybe ever in my lifetime that I've felt. And we know that we're gathering with other people of like-minded intent that gather at the time of the full moon all over this planet to bring about peace, to bring about healing, to bring love as the primary factor that rules this world. So thank you, thank you, thank you for joining us tonight. As you've already heard, we have Gaia Mama here to give us these beautiful sound baths so that we can heal and breathe and know that we are loved. So Spiritual Unity Movement is a 501c3, a nonprofit. Our board is all volunteers. We appreciate each and every donation that we are given. That's how we are managing to survive during these times, and hopefully very soon we will be in a building where we can all meet together again and dance together again and meditate together. And we know that we meditate locally to transform the globe. We all say aho. So we have a healing ministry, which Florence Riggs is our director. And Liz, I just saw put in the chat where donations can be sent. And also, if you have a prayer request, you can send it to our email address. And we have an ongoing prayer list that goes out to many, 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 more than I know, healing practitioners that pray over the names, the situation, the animals, anything and everything that gets brought to us. We know there's only one here, one love, one life, and we know that it is that perfection that we call forth. So thank you for joining us again tonight. I don't think there's anything else I need to say right this moment. We have Burl with us tonight, who's going to be speaking to us and drumming with us, our very own Burl, who sits on our board for the last 15 years, 15 years, and been, I think, affiliated with Spiritual Unity Movement for over 20. So we are in for a beautiful evening to be with each other. So I think next, is it Arlene or is it Dina?
It is Arlene, you're correct.
She's ready.
Thank you.
I'm ready.
Okay, Arlene.
Good evening. We have a message of the moon tonight for the full moon, April 16th, 2022. The full moon occurred this morning at 11:55 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. This month, the sun is in Aries and forms an opposition to the Libra moon. It's a time of culmination and promises fulfillment of something that was begun at the new moon. Heightened emotions, romance, relationship drama, and epiphanies may find their way to you during this time. Haven't we heard that before? The Aries-Libra polarity is about relationships, where Aries represents self and Libra represents other. Aries is about self-assertion and Libra is about compromise. With a Libra moon, we're especially aware of our need for relationships and all that comes with maintaining them. For example, compromising with a loved one, being gracious even if you don't feel that way, and balancing your energy. The Aries sun, on the other hand, is self-assertive, leading, and personally courageous. This full moon urges us to strike a balance between meeting our personal needs and attending to the needs of a significant other, and between independence or autonomy and dependence or companionability. The Libra moon is diplomatic, equality focused, and fair-minded. The Aries sun values authenticity over tact and is energized by independent efforts. This full moon illuminates this conflict. During the Libra moon, we're likely to experience revelations about our independence, need for others, and partnerships. Saturn harmonizes with the sun and moon, while Pluto forms a square to the lights. There can be helpful interactions with superiors or with older people or more experienced people, and benefits can come as a result. There can be a choice to structure, limit, or simplify our lives in a significant way that leads to major improvements. We're a little more careful and conservative now, but we can also feel a lot of pressure related to our ambitions or desires for more control over our lives. Now, let's find out what if the universe has any advice that will personally affect us. The full moon of spring is a hearty time, a time for joy, peace, and contentment. In the spring, the heart turns to thoughts of love. Allow all types of love into your life right now. Be willing to accept what the universe has to offer. Love is the balance of all things, great and small. Love is the healing aspect of universal experience and the wherewithal to recognize it for what it is. Love, capital L, capital O, capital V, capital E. The love of God, the love of self, the love of other. Love is to be shared in deep and meaningful ways. Open your heart, open your mind, open your soul to the love that is yours by birthright. Know it is so, and it shall be so. And so it is. Be safe, my friends, my beloved friends. And so it is. Have a great evening. Enjoy the rest of the ceremony. And we'll be seeing you again next month.
Before you leave, Arlene, everyone that can hear my voice right now, tonight and for the next couple of days, if you all can just share and send positive love healing to Arlene. She lost a dear close animal this morning. So please, for the next day, keep her well in your thoughts.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Arlene. Of course, we'll do that. We love you.
And I love you.
We love that. That was a beautiful message of the moon. I really loved it. And I love the capital L, capital O, capital B-E. Thank you. Thank you. And now let's go to Dina Epperson for our opening rituals.
Thank you. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. We begin our full moon meditation this evening with an invocation. Great Father, Mother, God, and Goddess, be with us here now. Hold this space sacred from which we may do our work. Open our hearts to your golden light, that we may radiate love into the hearts of all. Open our minds to your divine knowing, that we may radiate understanding into the minds of all. Open our spirits to your infinite presence, that we may radiate awareness into the spirits of all. One heart, one mind, one spirit, unlimited and indivisible. Be still and know I am God. Acknowledging that spirit is one and the paths to God are many, in our opening ritual, we will honor the world's religions and the many names of God with a quote from each religion on the topic of love. A bell will be rung and a candle lit as the name of divinity is sounded for each of the major religions of the world, after which we will sound the Om. Om is an ancient sacred tone, a deepening. Sounding the Om allows an intoning of grace, balance, and empowerment. And there is no right or wrong way. Simply relax into your own tone, open to the nuances of this sacred sound as it moves through you. Our opening ritual will conclude with all of us sounding the Om several times, each on your own note, in your own time, in the continuing free-form rhythm, creating a beautiful tapestry of healing sound. We honor all religions as expressions of the one God, Great Spirit, Divine Essence. May the wellspring of love find in us an unimpeded channel. Om. In the sacred tradition of Taoism, the Tao, spirit arms us with love. Om. In the sacred tradition of Hinduism, Ishvara, Shiva, Vishnu, Brahma, one best worships the Lord through love. Om. Om. In the tradition of the sacred feminine, the goddess in all her forms, the divine mother loves, nurtures, and sustains all. Om. In the sacred tradition of Buddhism, Lord Buddha, cultivate a heart of love. Om. In the sacred tradition of Judaism, Adonai Elohim, you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart and your neighbor as yourself. In the sacred tradition of Christianity, God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. God is love. Om. In the sacred tradition of First Nations, people of all lands, love is the medicine that holds all life together. Om. Om. In the sacred tradition of Islam, This is love. To fly toward a secret sky, to cause 100 veils to fall each moment. Om. 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 In the sacred tradition of all other religions, and you may now together say any additional names of divinity that you would like to invoke. Om. Om. Let us now uncross our legs and close our eyes if they are not closed already. And take a long, deep breath in and out. And in and out. And as you take another deep breath, relax and let go of the day, let go of the people, the challenges, and just allow yourself to be. And when you are ready, put your feeling attention into your heart center and relax. And imagine a bright, warm sun floating above your head. Its rays are emanating down upon the crown of your head. The sun is releasing a pure white light. And this light is floating down, filling your head, filling your neck, floating across your shoulders, down your arms, and out of your hands. It fills your torso, and your organs are now enveloped in this pure, pulsating, purifying light of the sun. As the sunlight continues to float down upon your body, through your legs and out the bottoms of your feet, it washes away all impurities, all imperfections, and all dis-ease. Straight out of the body, down to the central core of the earth for transmutation. Your body is filled with this divine energy. And right now, in this time, in this space, in this place, you are already whole, perfect, and complete. And as the light continues to energize, to pulsate and vibrate, allow it to expand out through your auric field. First, it fills the first layer around your body. The second layer, about 18 inches away, around you. The third and the fourth. And as you continue to feel the perfection of your light body and allow it to expand, fill this room that you're sitting in. Fill the space where you are with this pure divine essence. Allow it. Just allow. And continue now to expand your awareness and your divine essence out of the space where you are, out into the world around you, out. We expand this pure divine essence. Expanding our awareness across the United States, across and around the globe. We envelop all of the sentient beings who dwell upon our mother and within our mother. Allowing the white light of perfection now to vibrate and pulsate, connecting all of the beings on the planet who gather with conscious intent to heal, balance, harmonize, and unify the islands of light. And we have now together set the beautiful vibrational tone for this healing ceremony. And gently now, and slowly now, I invite you to bring your awareness back into this place, this time, and this space, into the room where you are, and the present time that is now. Take a deep breath in and out, fluttering your eyes open as you're ready, and we continue on with our ceremony. Thank you.
Thank you, Dina. That was beautiful, beautiful. It's I almost kept meditating and what almost didn't come back. So now, Florence Riggs, can you join us again and do an Om Shanti chant?
I was supposed to do that. Sorry. I was supposed to do that. My apologies to the group.
Okay, you do it, Dina.
We can all do it.
Yeah, we'll all do it.
If you have an instrument, pick it up, grab it, whatever that might be. If you have a piano or horn, you can play along too, if your space allows. We're going to do the Om Shanti and just let that feeling of peace spill into us and over us. Let there be peace in my mind. Let there be peace in the earth. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. 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 Om Shanti, Om. Peace within my mind, God and only God is moving me. Peace within my mind, God and only God I live to see. Peace within my mind, God and only God is moving me. Peace within my mind, God and only God I live to see. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. 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 Om Shanti, Om. Peace within my heart. Peace within my heart. God and only God is moving me. Peace within my heart. God and only God I live to see. Peace within my heart. God and only God is moving me. Peace within my heart. God and only God I live to see. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. 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 Om Shanti, Om. Peace within the earth. Peace within the earth. God and only God is moving me. Peace within the earth. God and only God I live to see. Peace within the earth. God and only God is moving me. Peace within the earth. God and only God I live to see. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Shanti. Om.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you,
Thank
Gina.
you. Thank you.
I
Thank you.
Om Shanti and Om Shanti. I loved it. I loved it. Thank you, everyone. And now we will turn this beautiful, magical night over to our wonderful Burl Bolerjack, who has been, like I said earlier already, been with Spiritual Unity Movement for over 20 years, been on the board for more than 15. He's our resident guru of the drum. We love his drum circles, which he's gonna, I hope, do more and more of this year in person, and we can go to them. And he's a fantastic, beautiful human being whose heart is full of love. His mission on this planet, I think, has to be meditation and drumming as he goes forward. Without further ado, my friend, our beautiful friend, Burl Bolerjack.
Thank you, Nancy, and welcome everyone. I'm taking this opportunity here tonight to speak with you about my take on the transformation that the human race is going through, what it means to me, and what I've recently come to believe is one of the major drivers pushing this transformation forward. So I hope you enjoy. Some 30 years ago, in the early 90s, I first became convinced that the human race was in fact going through a transformation. A lot of people were talking about it, writing about it. And the first I had heard of it, I guess, was the age of Aquarius in the late 60s. So by the early 90s, it had evolved quite a bit. And as I say, many people were writing about it, talking about it. And everybody seemed to have a different story as to exactly what was going on and what was driving the transformation itself. And I felt like that it's a little difficult to put your finger on exactly what the specifics were. I saw the transformation as a birthing of a new humanity. And birthings, although beautiful, are not pretty. There's pain and suffering and blood involved. And I saw that although it's possible, this transformation could be a smooth, easy flow. The human race in general just has never done things smooth and easy. Pretty much every major change has come at a price of turmoil and suffering and upset. The powers that be in the status quo don't like change and will fight it tooth and nail. So anyway, early 90s, I saw this many signs that the transformation was beginning, at least, and taking place. And I saw also that potentially it could be a rough road. So I wrote up a poem called Don't Panic. And the purpose of this poem was to act as a guide or a roadmap for anyone wishing to ride through this transformation with a minimum of stress and pain and suffering. I hung the poem on the wall next to my desk. It hung there for many years. I printed it up on a t-shirt and wore it around until the t-shirt got old and fell apart. And I attempted to incorporate the basic precepts of this poem into who I am, to incorporate these guidelines into my life such that, in fact, I could ride through the transformation with a minimum of trauma. Poem, Don't Panic. 4 short lines. Act as though you make a difference. Know that you cannot alter the flow. Believe it will all work out. Remember who you are. And I'd like to get into some detail on each of these. That first line, act as though you make a difference, I think many people have discovered on their own. One of the best remedies or ways to get through a time of trauma and chaos and change is to find some way of getting the experience, the feeling of making a difference, of having a positive impact on my own life and the world around me. It doesn't need to be anything major. It can be as little as a smile and good morning to people when you meet them each day. It could be noticing that someone's trying to get into traffic and making a spot for them so they can join the flow. Noticing that someone I know is carrying a heavy load for one reason or another, and giving them some support, assisting, helping. These are basic methods that I think many people understand as ways to get an experience of making a difference, of having a positive impact. I first became associated with the spiritual unity movement in around the year 2000. And the reason I came was that I found that the practice of sitting in a group, meditating, and radiating healing energy out into my own life, the lives of those around me, and out across the planet, healing all who were in need, gave me that feeling of having a positive impact, of making a difference. Act as though you make a difference. The second line to the poem, know that you cannot alter the flow. Enormous amount of energy has been built up in this drive towards transformation. The visualization I have is that of a freight train rolling down through the years, picking up speed as it goes. The enormous energy caught up in this charge, the inertia, cannot be denied. It's best to work in concert with the flow. A little nudge here or a tweak there can help shift the results of this transformation as we're going through it in a positive manner. Somewhere around the late 90s, I did a weekend retreat and up in the mountains. And at some point during the retreat, we were instructed to wander out into the woods and find a spot and do vision quest. So I did. And I'm sitting out there on my spot, looking around, waiting for something to happen. And I noticed a hawk up high in the air above me. And I watched him for some time, back and forth and around, and had a realization that here this hawk is caught up in these powerful forces, these chaotic mountain winds. And yet, by being aware, with the shift of a tail feather or a wingtip, he can allow these powerful forces to take him where he wants to go. And this insight later became another short poem called Flow. Ride the flow of life with a hawk's spread wing, soaring on currents of change, effortless and serene. The third line of this poem, believe it will all work out. have faith that whoever or whatever put us on this path so long ago knew what they were doing. The human race has come too far to fail now. We will make it through this transformation, and we will come out the other side a more joyous, loving, and sharing, connected society. Trust that we are each right where we need to be, doing just what we need to be doing in order to take this transformation forward. Believe it will all work out. The fourth line has come to mean something special to me of late. Remember who you are. I've practiced meditation for a lot of years. And for me, meditation is the practice of getting the chatterbox of a thinking brain, that voice in our head that chatters away all day, to quiet down and become still. In that moment of stillness, I experience pure awareness, no thought, pure awareness. And the sensation, the experience of being part of a greater whole. And, I've led drumming, meditative drum circles for many years, and hundreds of them. And I've been to this place of stillness thousands of times. And what I've come to believe is that my awareness and the awareness are the same awareness. The universe is alive, conscious, and aware. And that awareness and my awareness, all of our awarenesses, are the same awareness. There is no separation. In fact, we are one. What I've come to believe is that once we experience this moment of stillness, pure awareness, and connection, we are changed forever. This is a transformation. The realization that we are all connected shifts the way we look at the world and the people around us, our society, and the planet itself. We can no longer look at it the same way. And I have come to believe that this transformation that the human race is going through is happening one person at a time. One of the reasons that I see this transformation accelerating at such a rate is that once a person experiences this moment of stillness, they shortly thereafter begin talking to all their friends and family and everybody they know about it. And shortly thereafter, they begin teaching others how to do it. If you do a search online, you will find hundreds, if not thousands, of people leading groups and making videos in your own area designed to take people to this place of stillness. And I believe that the number of us who have made this transformation is growing exponentially. We talk in spiritual unity movement about the scales that hold the future of our humanity, and how each of us can be an extra grain of sand added to that scale. And sooner or later, there will be a tipping, there will be a shift. I believe that, in fact, the scale has tipped, that we are experiencing today a transformation that's going on all around us. I am 72 years old, and I'm overjoyed to have survived to see this. Barring accident or simply keeling over, I will see the fruits of this transformation. It's happening that rapidly. And I feel like that now we've had enough talking, and I would like to shift into a more experiential section of the program, in that I will be leading a world healing meditation. I encourage everyone to participate, to go to that place of stillness one more time. For those, pretty much everyone here, I believe. And if you have not been there, this is an opportunity to experience that for yourself, to find that place of pure awareness and connection to the greater whole. So we will do that meditation now. Meditating with the drum, like pretty much all meditation techniques, uses a focus for the conscious mind. Something to occupy it, something it can hold on to. Ignoring the chatterbox, allowing it to quiet down and become still. If nobody's listening, it stops talking. In that moment of stillness, I experience that pure awareness, connection to the greater whole. And since this is a world healing meditation tonight, I encourage you to, once you reach that place of stillness, open up your hearts, allow healing energy to flow through and radiate out into your own life, the lives of those you love, and out across the planet, healing all who are in need. So if you will, get comfortable in your chairs, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and as you release, allow any stress and tension flow away with that breath. Once more, nice deep breath and release, settling into relaxation. Now just breathe normally. And with each exhalation, feel yourself slipping deeper into relaxation. Focus on listening. Give the drum your full attention. Ignoring the chatterbox, allowing it to quiet down and become still. Focus on listening. Let the drum take you there. I'd like everyone to take a deep breath. As you exhale, become aware of your body, sitting in meditation. And as the rhythm fades away, whenever you're ready, open your eyes, alert and aware, here and now. Namaste. And now I'd like to bring our musical interlude forward. Gaia Mama, Florence Henderson, Kabbalah Bach. You can take over the program at this point.
I'm unmuted. Can you hear me?
We can hear you, Florence.
A little correction on my name. It's Florence Grace Henderson. But that's not the first time that happened with me. So I'm going to talk loud because I know I'm farther away from the microphone. Kamal and I have been together as friends for over 35, 40 years, and together as Gaia Mama for about 50 years now. We performed extensively, the churches and spiritual gatherings and Topanga days and places like that. But the most special place has always been for spiritual unity movement.
Florence, we're having difficulty hearing you, Florence.
Dear Florence, you can't be any more than 24 inches, 2 feet from the microphone. It just will not pick up on these devices, honey.
I'm going to move it closer. 1 minute. Grab this. Can't hear us.
While Florence is doing that, I want to thank you, Burl, so much. That was so beautiful. Your talk was went right to my heart. I think so many of us have felt this shift coming for a very long time. And don't panic is like the perfect thing for me to say to myself, like a mantra to myself. Don't panic. Don't panic. We know who we are. We are love personified. We need to push it out into the world. I got lost in that meditation with the drum. It was so beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know everyone is feeling that residual from that talk and meditation. Thank you.
Hopefully you can hear me a little bit better now. Yes? Okay, I moved my laptop a little closer. So what I wanted to say was to start, and Kabbalah doesn't even know this, to start with that beautiful chant that Dina brought through, the I Am Chant. And we'll do it 3 times, and please chant along with us. And it goes like this. I am, I am, I am, I am. I am, I am, I am, I am. I am. I am, I am, I am, I am. I am, I am, I am, I am. I am, I am. I am, I am, I am, I am. I am.
Oh, wow, 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 wow. I almost don't have words for the two of you. It was so magnificent. Our wise elder, Kabbalah Bach, I don't know, is she 85 or older now? Her voice was so 80 what, 7? How old? We can't hear you for some reason. Anyway, I think 87. Her voice was so clear, so beautiful, along with yours, Florence. The toning was magnificent. And Thich Nhat Hanh came to me during that meditation. And I know that Kabbalah is so in tune with his energy, and he is just rejoicing on the greater beyond. He is here with us tonight, and along with you, Kabbalah and Florence. The only way that could have been any better is if I was sitting at your feet, and then I would have probably been elevated even higher than I am now. And Burl, thank you again. What a magnificent night this has been with our own Spiritual Unity Movement board members. Florence has been a board member, and Kabbalah for more than 10 or 12, 15 years, along with myself, and Burl even longer. So I feel high, very, very high, which is, and then not taking anything but all of you into my soul. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I just can't wait till we're all together again. Thank you. I'm supposed to do closing words, I think right now. I don't even know if I can speak. Liz, do you have the closing invocation?
I do, yes.
Can you speak to us, our dear Liz, who we love so much? We need your voice tonight.
Yes, I would be happy to. It's been a wonderful evening, everybody. I really touched my heart. Our closing invocation: Father, Mother, God, and Goddess, thank you for the blessings we have received. Be with us now as we leave this sacred space and go forth into our daily lives, taking the energy generated here tonight out into our homes, our work, the people we love, and all we touch. May we be your open channels into this world each day.
Aho, aho. Thank you, Liz. Again, thank everyone for joining us tonight. I really think we do this Zoom thing so beautifully. The only way it can be more fantastic is once we get together in person again. You know, we're a 501c3 nonprofit. Your donations are tax deductible. Liz has put that up in the chat. Send your prayer requests. We're here for you. If you need us, we are here for you. We are here to be of service. As Burl said tonight, we act and know that we make a difference in this world in small and beautiful and big ways every day, just by our consciousness, our love, and being present for all that we come into contact with. So without further ado, I think we can bring Dina back for our closing ceremony.
Okay. It has been a beautiful, a truly wonderful ceremony this evening. I had to write down a lot of notes, Burl. Thank you so much for bringing and giving the blessing of your wisdom as well. As we come to the end of our full moon ceremony tonight, let us take just a few more moments inwardly. And if there's someone with you, you can talk, discuss it, but let's savor the energy that we have generated here together. Remembering that as we let our light shine, we're giving others permission to do the same. And we are now the sand, that grain that tips the scales so that this transformation is a complete done. As we move in, it is already done. And we already know, because we can feel it within ourselves, where we're heading and where we're going, because we do remember who we are. Clearly knowing yourself as an instrument of light, of being a spirit, we are adding into that grain of sand. Let us embody the spiritual power that we have generated here tonight together, that we have received from the forces of light. Allow it to rise up in yourself, allow it to rise up in your home, allow it to rise up in your world. Allow this blessing to rise up into our world and extend its positive healing effect throughout all of awareness, throughout all of humankind, and throughout the consciousness of our planet. We together will sound an extended freeform Om. Please unmute yourselves now. And as the sacred tone pours through you, feel yourself participating, drawing this healing love energy deeply into yourself and sending it out into your life, into our world. And as we together sound this Om, sound the Om, let us consciously extend our blessing to our planetary life, to Mother Earth, including the animals, the trees, the air, the water, as well as to all those who are in need of healing at this time. And for those we would like to include in a healing circle, this one that we are forming, let's speak their names together now, silently or audibly as you like. You can put them in the chat as well. Take that time to do that now. And if there's anyone that needs to be added to the healing list, this is a good time. We'll forward that on to Florence. So together now, with power, love, and intelligence, let us send out this healing light energy to transform the consciousness of humankind. We're going to continue in our free form voicing of Om and Namaste. Thank you all. Blessing and good night.